Hi, friends. Nikki Cottom here. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about the various forms of abundance we have. We have so many forms of abundance. So, why is it that we use money to measure abundance? Now, a lot of it is because money is widely acceptable by everyone, and it's easy to track, it's easy to control and calculate, and it's easy to duplicate when we know how much we have. So, money is a simple one form of abundance, but there are so many other forms of abundance too. So, let me share my screen with you and we'll go over some of those. Okay. All right, so we're going to go over four different types of abundance. All right, abundance can be material, abundance can be relationship related, abundance can be spiritual, and abundance can be related to our self care. Now, self care is big, right? It's its own category of abundance. So if you look at this list that I have, it's pretty significant that there are 33 items listed on this sheet. So let's talk about material abundance. All right. So material has to do with anything that you cannot take with you when you die, but you typically want while you're here. All right. So any abundance stands for anything extra that you do not need to support your livelihood. So, money that is used for clothing, for to meet your basic needs with clothing, to meet your basic needs with shelter, with food, those things, that is not considered abundance. That is considered meeting your basic needs. Anything additional is abundance. So if you have 20 pairs of shoes, you have quite the abundance of shoes. All right. Now, here are different types of abundance. Abundance of time freedom. This means that any freedom that you have to do any activities not related to working, sleeping, and eating and fulfilling those basic survival needs. All right. Then there is excess money to spend on non basic things. All right. Then there is health and vitality. If you have health and vitality that serve you beyond meeting your basic needs, you have an abundance of that. All right. Gifts. Now, gifts are anything given to you without being asked or expected to give anything in return. So, this could include somebody paying for your meal at a restaurant. This could be somebody offering you a ride. This could be somebody just handing you something when you needed it. This could be a neighbor bringing over a meal. This could, there's a variety. This could be a parent giving you a little bit of extra money to do something that you wanted to do, right? This is a form of abundance. Okay, then there's the abundance of goods and services that can be used to trade. So I know a lot of people in my community in the fall, when all the fruit trees are being harvested, a lot of people in my neighborhood make jams and other yummy, delicious items based off of those. And they give them as gifts or they use them for exchange. If you have a surplus of produce or a surplus of things that you have crocheted or other things like that, then that is something you can trade for and it's a form of abundance. All right. Then here's where we get into professional skills. Okay. So if you have professional achievements, if you have credentials, certifications, licenses, those are all forms of abundance. They're more than what the average person has, right? To meet basic needs. And then there's the financial achievements. There's the more than enough money to do what it is you want to do. Um, more than enough than what you just have to spend on the basics. You can spend a little bit on something you want to do. All right, then there's in relationships, there's abundance. All right. And so we're veering off from the material and we're going into the relationships category. And the relationships category These are things that we cannot truly, um, these aren't the tangible things we can take with us when we die, but they can last for a very long time. All right. And the rest of these do too. They help build us, build our soul. And we can actually use any of these, not just the material, but any of these other category items to create money. All right. Um, and so we'll talk a little bit about that. We won't go into too many details today, but we'll just highlight some of these. So, trusted neighbors and friends, close family relationships, people we feel comfortable being vulnerable with in word and action. That means saying what we feel and, them watching us be ourselves and being fine with who we are. Connection to God and divine strength, reliable and supportive friends and family, social groups, or those whom we celebrate events with, individuals who live with us, family, friends, pets, etc. All right. Then in the spiritual category, we have attributes. Okay. These attributes are in abundance, right? If we have these attributes, at least to a certain degree in our life, then that can be made into abundance. So faith, courage, influence, intention or planning, imagination and creativity, synchronicity, that's when things just work out for us. That we can't explain how they just work out. All right. If that's happening in your life, then you have an abundance. All right. Virtue, that's pure-hearted goodness, positivity, patience, achievement, honesty, and integrity. All right. Then finally, in the self-care category, wholesome exercise or physical activity, nourishing food, water, sleep, activities that nourish our soul, creative work or projects that feel fulfilling to us, journaling or self-reflection work, and self-improvement, personal development work. All right. All of those, if you have multiples of these in your life. You don't have to have all of them, but if you have multiples, you have probably an abundance in those. Now, how much money would we say is an abundance of money? An abundance of money is enough money to cover all the basic needs plus some extra things, maybe to take a class or to go to school or to purchase, an even more comfortable house. And all of these things are in abundance. They help us level up. All right. We have an abundance in so many things. There are 33 items in here. Chances are you have an abundance in at least 10 of these. Okay. If you have health and vitality in abundance, that means not only do you have the energy to get up and take care of your basic needs, but you also have enough vitality to do something fulfilling in your life, to do something you feel like is good for you and will help grow you as a person. All right. Now, all of these things, as I've been explaining, all of these things can be used to build abundance. Now, all of them, if you get creative enough, can be used to create more wealth in terms of money. All right. And let's always keep in mind, we're talking about wholesome, ethical ways to do this. All right. And so this is really, really simple. Now that we know the types of abundance, now it's all about learning how to get creative and turn some of these into talents, abilities, recognizable traits to propel you into all the hundreds or thousands of avenues for money making in the world today. So if you are already seeing that you have an abundance of something, the world would love for you to share that abundance. And as you share that goodness and abundance, more abundance will flow to you. So if you want some more tips and resources, I have a 3-day challenge that's free that talks about how to tap into abundance. And so if you are interested in that 3-day self-discovery challenge, it will be all about getting in touch with who you are, your gifts, and who's there helping you. Um, Feel free to check that out. And then if you are interested in more, I have programs that will help launch you into that abundance completely. So thanks for watching. Take care. Have a great day.